Give me a child until it's 7 and I will show you the man. They've been saying that for 400 years because they knew 7 years was the program period. And 95% of your life after that will be whatever that program is. And it's just based on how you grew up, what you see. Look, this is not new. I mean, there's the famous book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And basically said you come from a poor family and you could struggle your whole life and try to get rich, but you're not going to make it. And if you come from a rich family, you could be stupid your whole life and make it.
Unless I make a conscious effort.
The conscious effort to change your programming. Just when you're just falling off into sleep, consciousness is disconnecting. The next period of your brain operation while your consciousness is disconnected is theta, which is the same brain function as in the first 7 years. So if you put a pair of earphones on at night with a program of what you would like to be true in your life, as soon as your conscious mind disconnects, that program is playing. It's not playing into your conscious mind, that's shut off. It's now going straight into the subconscious mind. So it's called auto-hypnosis.
If you want to know something about yourself, sit on your bed one night and say to yourself, you got to mean this. Like, you got to be desperate. This is no game, this. It's like, my life is not everything I want it to be, and perhaps it's not everything that I need it to be. And by need, I mean my life is so unbearable that the suffering that's attendant upon that is make me nihilistic, cynical, bitter, resentful, homicidal, genocidal, unable to have a good relationship, prone to punish people for their virtues because of my jealousy, driving the proclivity to see evil everywhere except within my own heart. Like, these are...
There is a battle of two wolves inside us all. One is evil. It is anger, hate, jealousy, greed, violence, ego, discrimination, selfishness, cruelty, inferiority, resentment, and lies. The other is good. It is love, peace, joy, kindness, humanity, unity, empathy, caring, affection, generosity, compassion, and truth. The wolf that wins, the one you feed.
We become conscious by choosing, by acting on those synchronicities, meaningful coincidences, acting on that which calls, moves, and inspires us, acting on and taking action through listening to our inner voice coming from our inner being, paying attention to those gut feelings and basic instincts. Consciousness means coming from the heart, getting in touch with and going into a state of intuitive knowing. Hence, as a contrast to accessing the internet, consciousness allows us to access our inner net. Choosing to become conscious means detaching oneself from the mind control program, escaping the effects of the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual prison caused by the oppression. Choosing consciousness puts us on a pathway that's been denied to us as a race since time immemorial. As humans becoming, we need to be that expression of love, joy, peace, humility, truth, fairness, and justice. Many people know this, but they need to get their heads above the parapet and have the courage and conviction to express it. Having broken free from the mind programming and the imposition of others with multidimensional consciousness, escaping the dualistic confinements of matter, energy, and space-time, anything's possible. This is the key to world change and bringing about our long overdue transformation. This is the shift in consciousness that's needed to make manifest an outcome that's different to the planned dystopia by the psychotic enslavers. Indeed, the choice is yours. But if you haven't already, will you choose the consciousness pathway? Will you choose it now and see the difference it can make for the future of you, your family, and friends? Are you in or out? Can you be counted on to make that choice in consciousness for world change?
Problems, man. And you ask yourself, you sit on the bed and say, okay, man, I'm ready to learn something. Like, what's one thing I'm doing wrong that I know I'm doing wrong, that I could fix, that I would fix? It's like, you meditate on that, you'll get an answer. And it won't be one you want, but it'll be the necessary one. You know, and it's often something that will point you to small things. So Carl Jung said, people in the modern world don't see God because they don't look low enough. And so imagine you're in your messy bedroom, and you're sitting on the edge of the bed trying to have an honest dialogue with yourself. And the little voice says, it's pretty disgusting in here. And you think, well, I'm way above such trivial niceties as organizing my room.
Your subconscious mind is the key to success, and you can reprogram it. If you want to live the life you desire, then it's time to decide, to commit and to resolve. It's not what we can do in life that makes a difference. It's what we will do. And there's no better time to take back control of your mind and set your sights on something better right now. There are 3 steps you must take that will shift your mindset and point your focus in the right direction. The first step you need to take is to gain absolute clarity on what it is you want. Learn how to stop overthinking and focus on your goal. The more thought you put into this, the more detail you lay out, the stronger and more powerful your vision will become. This creates a subconscious mind map, giving your brain the tools necessary to turn that vision into reality. Subconscious reprogramming starts with deciding what you want, right now and in the future, and focusing on it. Give your brain direction. Make the decision that you are not willing to settle, and that you are not willing to live the way you are living right now. Set your sights on what you want, and begin reprogramming your brain. After you decide what you want, the next step of subconscious reprogramming is committing. Rid your mind of fear and self-doubt. How do you do that? By committing to it and letting it drive you. Fear is one of the biggest traps that keeps people from taking action. We all have fears. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, success, pain, or the unknown. If you do nothing, that fear will remain exactly where it is, blocking your path. You're better off than where you were before. Commit to yourself. Commit to overcoming the negativity. Commit to a better life. When you commit fully, cutting off any other possibility, you will push yourself to the next level and demand more of yourself than anyone else could ever expect. And that is the true power of subconscious mind programming. Once you have decided on your path and committed fully, take inventory of your situation. What are your current actions getting you? Direct your mind toward assessing what is working and what isn't. Make the shifts. Resolve is about finding solutions to whatever may come your way. When you reprogram your mind to focus on resolve, you develop the ability to change your approach to problems as required. Not all obstacles, hurdles, or circumstances are the same. Each poses its own difficulties, and you can meet those difficulties head on. True power comes from within, and reprogramming your brain conditions you for success. Frustration becomes a gift because it means you are on the verge of a breakthrough. Failure becomes a lesson, counseling you on how to be better in the future. Any roadblock becomes an opportunity for you to pivot, find a new creative solution. That is the power of your mind's dedication to resolve. What is your desired outcome? What does unlocking an extraordinary life look like for you? Clarity is power. Where focus goes, energy flows. What do you want physically, financially, emotionally, and spiritually in your business and in your personal life?